And through their efforts, the Divas title was ultimately introduced in 2008. Yet when it did finally arrive and the design was revealed, it immediately drew the ire of fans, as it sported a pink butterfly design that many felt embodied the way WB saw its women, as delicate snowflakes rather than true athletes. But Sienna Radio thinks it's important to highlight what the women at the time thought of this design, and you can hear what they thought with these clips. 88.3 The Same, I'd like to share with you.
We fought so hard to get a Divas Championship belt, a Divas Championship on SmackDown. And so many people talk about, how ugly the belt was and how it's a disgrace to go. I'm like, I wouldn't have cared if it were a garbage can I was wearing around my waist, like something to fight for. I don't care if it was a butterfly belt. Like, I don't care. So, it never stopped me from fighting. It was discouraging and it was hard. And sometimes you do just want to throw on the towel, but like, what is the point? But, then where would that get you?
When the girls and you saw it for the first time, what was your honest thought of it?
I thought it was interesting. Because I grown up on wrestling, so I thought it was pretty, but I was just so used to that women's championship.
And then the butterfly belt, didn't you hate the butterfly belt? And I'm like going, it was a championship belt. Mm-hmm. We're not going to complain the style of it. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? It's the championship. Mm-hmm. So. And
they were doing everything they could to keep people engaged and entertained during the lockdown. And I mean anything. Karaoke nights.
He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man.
Basketball games. Getting a few wrestlers to actually stand around the barricade to cheer and make some noise, although Daniel Bryan says this just made things much more awkward.
And the people who were trained, the NXT people who were like, they're not really cheering like a crowd would, like emotionally, right? So they're just cheering because they're supposed to cheer. And then when it goes to commercial break, we stop and everybody just stops and everybody just sits down. And then they're like, okay, what are we going to do next?
But all throughout this car crash match, each team would receive some assistance, whether that's Spike Dudley making his way to the ring to help out his brothers.
Wait a minute. Speaking of Spike, there's little 150-pound Spike Dudley. And Spike dropping Edge face first. And now, oh God, Christian drilled right through the table by Spike Dudley.
Lita making effective use of a chair to help out the Hardy Boys.
Rhino at the hands of those damn Dudleys. Lita back in. And Lita just cracked Spike Dudley over the head. Wow.
And Rhino leaving a path of destruction for Edge and Christian to follow and ultimately grab the titles, just like they did in the original TLC match back at SummerSlam 2000.
Rhino has made such a difference in TLC 2.
My God, say a prayer for these 6 men. We are back live. Devon Dudley close to the top of the ladder. Rhino with Edge. Christian on the bottom. That's over.
And the victims just kept on coming, 14-0.
This is 400 pounds. Oh my God. Stone pile driver. That is gotta be the end of it.
15-0.
Batista bounced off the turnbuckle. Undertaker. Oh my! Look at this! Tombstone pile driver. Wow!
And 16-0.
This might be it. Whoa! And there's that submission maneuver. That submission hold. That deadly submission hold. That's taken out so many men. Can Edge get to the ropes? The champion's in trouble. Will he tap? Will he tap? Edge trying to make it. He's a foot away from the rope. And he taps out.
That painted Mickie James' so-called admiration for Trish Stratus as more of an unhealthy fixation. Whether that be using Trish Stratus's own moves in their matches and copying her poses with the championship.
Side headlock now.
What is this? Wait a minute.
That's Stratus
Stratisfaction!
Stratisfaction! Mickey James using Stratisfaction. In comes Trish Stratus taking down Tori Wilson. Mickey James just pinned Victoria with Stratisfaction.
Here are your winners, Mickey James, Ashley, and Trish Stratus.
Where's Mickey James going, though?
Trish's Stratisfaction.
Oh, well, Mickey James is going to have to get Trish's title.
That's nice of her. Bring the champion. Wait a minute. That's Trish's championship belt, Mickey.
Or sacrificing herself so Trish Stratus would win the match and retain her women's championship.
We gotta talk about something. Okay. It's about Taboo Tuesday.
I know what you're thinking. And you don't have to. You do not have to thank me for sacrificing myself for you, because you are Trish Stratus and the women's champion, right? Right.
And Mickey forced many uncomfortable situations onto Trish, such as during the Christmas episode of Monday Night Raw.
You realize what the championship title means to me, right?
Of course, Trish. I mean, seriously.
And I'll do everything.
I know, but Trish.
Look up. What?
Look up. Do you know what that is? It's the mistletoe. You know what that means, right?
Mickey.
Trish, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh my God, please don't. No.
You know what?
Don't. I'm so stupid.
I gotta go.
I didn't mean it, Trish. Don't go.